Hello, I'm Patrick Jameson, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to properly seal and anchor the mainframe into the opening, followed by how to set the sliding glass door panels into the mainframe. The mainframe is sealed and assembled. I'm ready to dry fit it into my opening. Remember, for best practices, use a minimum of 2 people for this corner meet door. Remember, when dry fitting your frame to the opening, temporarily anchor it to your opening, because then we're going to remove the mainframe, seal it, and anchor it to the opening. I've now dry fitted the mainframe and everything is correct. I'm ready to remove the mainframe, apply the appropriate sealant into my opening, set the mainframe, and start anchoring the mainframe to the opening. To ensure the mainframe header is directly above the track, use a plumb bob or a laser level and shoot a beam from the outside track to the outside track of your header. Don't go by the point of the track or the point of the header, but go by the tracks. Do the same thing on the other side. Outside track to the outside track. That will ensure your mainframe header is directly above the track. Use shims at every fasten location when needed. The shims must fully support the product, and they're going to assist keeping the frame square, level, true, and plumb. Following the product approval, use the appropriate fasteners to anchor your mainframe into the substrate. When anchoring your track down, drill through the pre-punched holes of the track and get all that dust out. Fill the cavities with sealant. For best practice, you can even run your fastener through the tube of sealant and anchor your track down. After inspection, top off each head with sealant. I'm going to follow the same process, anchoring my mainframe to the opening and ensuring that the frame is square, level, true, and plumb. The next step is to seal and snap down the sill riser adapter. I'm going to apply sealant along this leg on the interior side of the track, and using a block and a rubber mallet, I'm going to snap down the sill riser adapter. Once complete, I'm going to apply sealant up the dam legs on each side of the mainframe. The next step is to install our track rails. We're going to make sure that they're flush here in the corner, and if needed, we'll trim the ends to ensure proper fit. Use a block and rubber mallet to snap down. The next step before we unpackage the glass panels are installing the fastener covers in the head of the mainframe. I'm now ready to unpackage all the panels safely. I've unpackaged all 4 glass panels. You'll notice that the adjustment screw holes are at the top of the panels. The panels are always shipped upside down. We'll need to turn them right side up. There's a fin on this panel. This always goes to your primary side. Since our configuration was ordered as a left, this is primary left. This goes on the left side, outside looking in. And then our astracal is going to go on the right side, because the fin will fit into this astracal. I've turned the panels right side up. Keep in mind the adjustment screw holes always face the exterior. When setting your glass panels, the panels always stack from the outside to the inside. So at the point, that's where your panels are going to start on the most exterior side. We have the panel over there on the right, panel 2, that needs to stack to the inside, and this panel, panel 1, is going to stack over it. On this side, we have our primary panel because of the fin. However, we need to set panel 1 in first, and this is going to overlap that panel. So this is going to be on the most exterior side, on the right, outside looking in. After inserting your glass panels into the mainframe, use a number 3 screwdriver to adjust all the rollers. Never use an impact screw gun. One person is going to lift and raise the weight off the roller. Using the number 3 screwdriver, I'm going to lower the roller all the way, which is going to raise the panel, and then back it off a quarter of a turn, and that roller is adjusted. The next step is to locate your keeper, shim, and the bag of screws out of your parts box. This is what we'll need to anchor the keeper into the jamb. Putting the shim behind the keeper, I'm going to line it up with these small dimples into the jamb on the right side. For best practice, I'm going to measure from the track up to the keeper and from the track up to the dual mortise lock to ensure I have it in the right place. Using a drill, I'm going to screw through the keeper into the jamb to create pilot holes, so then I can anchor the keeper using these screws. I'm now ready to follow the same process for the other jamb and glass panel by adding those keepers. I'm now ready to install my keeper into this panel. This is the panel where the fin is going to fit inside of this hook of the astragal. I'll need to remove this fastener cover. Using the shim, keeper, and the provided screws, I'm going to drill and fasten this keeper into this panel. To recap, I'm now showing you how to seal and install the corner meet mainframe in our opening. I've also shown you how to install the glass panels and all the keepers. In the next video, I'm going to perform the finishing touches on this corner meet door.